Welcome to Crime Watch, and today we're going to tell you the story of Martin Luther King's assassination. Martin Luther King was an American Baptist minister and activist, and one of the most important leaders in the civil rights movement in 1955 that abolished racial segregation and discrimination. King advanced civil rights for people of color in the U.S. through nonviolent actions. King also participated and led marches for the right to vote, desegregation, and labor rights. During the 1950s, King had received death threats because of his involvement in the civil rights movement, and a lot of people were mad about what he was trying to do. In 1958, Martin Luther King was stabbed with a letter opener by a person named Isaiah Curry, and he almost died, but he survived the attack after being in the hospital for a little while. After President JFK's assassination in 1963, Martin told his wife, "That is going to happen to me also. I keep telling you, this is a sick society." On April 4th, 1968, King was staying at Lorraine Motel in Memphis, the same place that he usually stayed when he came to Memphis to do marches and other things for the civil rights movement. And at about 6 p.m., Martin was standing on the patio when all of a sudden he was shot in his right cheek, breaking his jaw. The force of the shot even knocked King's necktie off, and he fell backwards onto the balcony. King was rushed to St. Joseph Hospital, and he was pronounced dead at 7:05 p.m. King's autopsy of his body revealed his heart was in the condition of a 60-year-old man rather than the 39-year-old Martin was, which they said was because of all the stress Martin had during the civil rights movement. Shortly after the shot was fired, witnesses say that they saw a man believed to be James Earl Ray running from the rooming house across the street from the motel. Ray had been renting a room in the boarding house, and Ray had purchased the gun he shot Martin with 6 days before the shooting. A worldwide manhunt started for James Earl Ray, and they arrested him 2 months later at London's Heathrow Airport. And later on March 10th, 1969, he pleaded guilty to first-degree murder and got convicted to 99 years in Tennessee State Penitentiary. His death was followed by anger, leading to riots in many U.S. cities, and he also had streets named in his honor, which you still see up today. Although some people may think this was just a tragic accident, many people believe the assassination was a result of a conspiracy involving the U.S. government, the mafia, and the Memphis police. Many believe Ray was a scapegoat, and some people believed that there was a conspiracy to kill Martin Luther King because of his role in the civil rights movement. He was trying to stop racial segregation and make things more fair and even, which a lot of white people didn't like since they were being paid more than black folks and were treated better in many different ways. So they liked the way that things were and didn't want anybody changing it, which is why a lot of people didn't like what Martin was doing. Comment what you think of Martin Luther King's assassination, and if you think it was a conspiracy hit or just a tragic accident. I'm not sure if it was a real plot to kill him, but I definitely think that there was people happy when Martin died because of the things that he was trying to do. I hope you enjoyed the video, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time on Crime Watch.